It was a blustery day on the island of Sodor. James was on his way to meet a new engine called Molly. She was waiting at a junction. Molly was bright yellow. She had great big wheels and a shiny funnel. She looked very smart.
"Hello," puffed James. "What are you doing?"
"I have to take these empty trucks to the coaling plant," replied Molly. Just then, Gordon thundered by with the express.
"You wait there," he huffed. "My express is more important than your empty trucks."
Molly felt upset, and she puffed sadly away. James was cross with Gordon.
"I could make empty trucks more important than Gordon's express," he huffed to himself. "After all, I am a splendid engine."
Just then, he saw some tarps flapping in the wind. This gave James an idea, and he raced off to find Molly. He found her waiting in a siding. James asked Molly's driver to cover her trucks with the tarps.
"With your trucks covered up, no one will know they are empty," puffed James. "We can make everyone think you're carrying a special delivery."
"Then I will feel important," Molly chuffed cheerfully. Later, when James saw Emily at the station, he told her all about Molly's special. "What is it?" asked Emily.
"Can't tell you," puffed James, "but it's the most splendid special of all."
And every time James saw another engine, he told them all about Molly's splendid special. Soon all the engines were talking about Molly's special. They were excited. Except Gordon.
"It still won't be as important as my express," Gordon huffed. "Molly's special is much more important than the express," puffed James. "And you'll see it tonight at Elsbridge Station."
But secretly, James was worried.
"How can I make Molly's trucks look even more special than Gordon's express?" he wondered.
Later that evening, James saw a station master lighting lanterns. This gave him another idea.
"Can I borrow your lanterns?"
James asked the station master. "Of course," the station master replied. Soon James's trucks were filled with the lanterns, and he puffed away to find Molly. Soon Molly's trucks were decorated with the beautiful lanterns. She was taking the trucks to the coaling plant for a very important job.
"Your trucks look very splendid now," puffed James. "You must go through Elsbridge Station. Lots of engines will be there to see you."
The lanterns on Molly's trucks twinkled like stars in the night. When James and Molly arrived at Elsbridge Station, Emily, Thomas, Percy, and Gordon were waiting. Percy gasped. "Ooh! She looks magnificent!" exclaimed Emily. And for the first time since she had been on Sodor, Molly felt special. But not for long. A strong gust of wind blew one of the tarps into the air.
"Oh no!"
gasped James. Now everyone could see there was nothing inside.
"Those trucks are still empty," Gordon huffed. "I knew it couldn't be as important as the express."
"So there isn't a splendid special?" Thomas puffed. Molly felt silly and not very important at all, so she puffed away as fast as she could. James felt very bad. Just then, Sir Topham Hatt called the station master. And the station master came to see James.
"There are lots of engines waiting at the coaling plant," the station master said. "They're waiting for Molly's trucks." "I'll go find her," wished James.
Molly had stopped in a siding. She looked very sad.
"I'm sorry I made you look silly," puffed James. but they're waiting for your empty trucks at the coaling plant.
But I've nearly run out of coal, moaned Molly.
Don't worry, puffed James. I can help you get there.
So James pushed and Molly pulled. James and Molly worked together. And they arrived at the coaling plant in no time at all. There were lots of engines waiting for them. They all needed the empty trucks to start their nighttime deliveries.
Looks like your empty trucks were important after all, puffed James.
Molly felt so proud, it made her axles tingle.
We need even more trucks, chuffed Henry. Hey, and quickly too, added Douglas.
I'll get them, Molly chuffed cheerfully.
And I'll help, puffed James.
Molly filled up with more coal, then Molly and James raced back to the yard. They collected some more empty trucks, and they puffed quickly away. Gordon was stopped at a junction. His signal had turned to red. Out of the way, puffed Molly. Empty trucks coming through.
I told you I could make empty trucks more important than your express, laughed James.
Gordon's face went as red as the signal. And Molly felt more special than splendid.